Hey everybody, on today's episode of the Sibling Soirée, it's the new year and we're celebrating with Stuyvesant Champagne's high-rated Grand Reserve. And why not embrace our champagne wishes with Caviar dreams? We're stepping into 2021 like a boss. You are invited.
The Sibling Soirée, get loose, come party. Know you had a long day, kick it, Munchies, never feel sorry. Hey, for living your best life, we gon' get just right. Sip fine wine, good dine, great vibes, all black beers on the rise, yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Lucinda.
And I'm Eric.
And welcome to the Sibling Soirée, a space where we sample and support Black-owned food and beverage companies.
That's right, and guess what? It's the New Year's edition.
It's the new year!
Oh, this couldn't have come fast enough.
Listen.
That's funny.
We made it. We made it.
We
Listen,
made it.
2020 has definitely been a year of vision, right? I think we came into 2020, people were talking about, oh, this is going to be the year that we're going to see everything clearly.
Right.
And if you really think about it, this year has put some things into perspective.
For sure. I mean, I don't think anyone could have walked into this year anticipating what was coming.
Absolutely not.
A lot of it was really bad, honestly.
Yeah.
But like you said, I think it showed us a lot. It taught us a lot.
Yeah.
So I think we have to hold on to that perspective of this year instead of like hanging on to the negative things.
Right.
Let's talk about what was born from this year. You know, what we learned.
Yeah.
Our eyes were open to a lot of things.
Yep.
That were really important.
Yeah.
So,
and I think it has also opened up new opportunities, right? People have had to become innovative.
Right.
People have had to think about ways that they could step outside of their box.
Right.
Out of necessity, really,
Absolutely.
you know. But I think it also has, provided an opportunity and a space for us to take advantage of new opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, the Sibling
Hence
Soirée
the birth of the
was birthed in this year, amongst other things. And
absolutely.
I don't think it's all that bad. I don't think that we should give 2020 such a bad rap that we have. I think that if we were looking at things from the strengths perspective, some great things have come out of this year.
Right.
But I'm glad it's over.
Right.
I'm glad it's over.
Right.
So today it's New Year's Eve. I don't know what you guys are doing at home, but we're definitely here preparing to celebrate. We have popped some bubbly with Stuyvesant champagne.
That's right. So we reviewed Stuyvesant before, Marina Robinson. We did their Brut Rosé, so check out that episode.
Absolutely.
If you want to hear more about her. But today we're doing her Grand Reserve bottle, which is her most popular bottle, I think.
Most popular. It was recently voted as the number 2 bottle to be popped for New Year's Eve.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marvina. Just a black woman owning the space, one of very few in that space, and like crushing it. So shout out to Marvina.
Yeah. And really, this was her birth year too. She launched in February, so she's not even a year old yet. So again, look at all of the amazing things that have come out of 2020. And we were in love with the Brut Rosé, so I'm excited about this Grand Reserve.
Me too.
And why not start sipping a little early?
Let's do it.
Right?
Let's do it right now.
Awesome. So listen, to a new year, new me, new you, new us, new everything.
Yeah. New Sibs. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
That's nice.
Her champagnes are great.
They're really good.
Her champagnes are great.
Yeah.
It is, again, a nice bubbly consistency. The taste is flavorful. It's got a good alcohol content.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't have that very super dry, weird taste in the back of your throat. She has said, I've watched several of her interviews, and she said, listen, this is something that I wanted people to be able to sip and enjoy throughout the whole bottle, right? And I feel like this is one of those things.
You do, and it's a proper brut, so it's not super sweet, I get hints of like cider and like almost like that fruity vibe. I get that. So it adds to the flavor, which is very nice, but it's not too sweet, not too dry.
It's good. It's good.
I like it.
I can understand why it's a top seller.
Right.
Because I think it's very flavorful and fruit forward, and it's got a lot of great qualities to it.
Agreed.
So
this retails at about $59.
$59. That's not bad.
That's really good for a great bottle of champagne.
A great bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
And so, you could definitely order it on her website. We'll put the link in the comments below as well. But if you're trying to get it to drink tonight, you might be a little too late.
Yeah. It just sells out really quick, so orders tend to be backed up, which is great for her. We're happy that it's selling, but put your order in early because if you're planning for a special occasion, you want to plan for that because it's not always available last minute.
No, it's not. But that speaks great things. And
It's-
so we're
that is great.
excited.
Yeah,
We're
we love
excited for
that.
you, Marvina. We're excited for Stuyvesant Champagne.
That's right.
And we're excited to be toasting with this Black-owned bottle
That's
into
right.
the new year.
That's right.
Right?
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. It's pairing time.
Pairing time.
Yes.
We love pairing time.
And not only do we love pairing time, but we love a little bougie pairing
we like
time.
to get a little bougie
We
on
like a
there,
little
you know.
bougie, and so we
Yeah.
decided to have caviar.
Little
with
caviar.
our champagne.
We're a little fancy today.
Listen, why not, right? And we know that also caviar and champagne clearly are like a match made in
They
heaven.
go really well together. You know, the salt and the little pop of the caviar, it just the bubbles cut it really well.
Yeah.
And they're a match made in heaven for that reason.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. But also, if you didn't know, deviled eggs go really well with caviar
That's right.
as well.
That's
and
right.
so we figured, why not get the best of both
Why
worlds
not?
and
Why
create
not?
a beautiful
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvre. So talk to us a little bit about what you.
So I was just about to say, there's some other things going on this plate, right?
Okay.
So we did the deviled egg with the caviar, which is great already on its own. We decided to take it up a notch. We added a slice of olive
Yep.
and a little creme fraiche on top.
Yeah.
So this is going to play again into the salt factor with the olive, and then the creme fraiche kind of neutralizes
It's like
it
a
all
palate
bit.
cleanser,
Exactly.
right.
So that just helps bring it together.
Yeah.
And we added a potato chip. You know,
Chip.
there's a lot of controversy about this move, right? A lot of people are upset when you pair caviar with potato chips because they just think that's not on the same level.
Right,
it doesn't
right.
belong in the
How
same
dare
plate.
you?
But we're all about breaking the rules,
Yeah.
and we think that it's genius. It adds a little more salt, a great extra texture to the dish. We're all about it.
Yeah, I read it in Food and Wine, and when I saw the potato chip in there, I said, you know what? We love chips anyway.
Yeah.
It's a good crunch,
Yeah.
and so again, this I think speaks to us. You know what I
us,
mean?
yeah.
It's like a good down
Unapologetically
home
us.
meal, like
Yeah.
a deviled egg, but a little, a
Little
little
twist.
snazz with
Yeah.
caviar and a chip,
Right, right.
And so, I'm really excited about that. Also, in terms of decorative, there's a beauty in kind of taking the deviled eggs up a notch, and so you can use a piping bag or just something to create, a nice little swirl or a decorative kind of, presentation. Because
Right.
again, we want everything to be soiree approved.
That's right. And this is.
Yes.
Should we taste it?
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Okay. Blessed bless.
And you are invited. All right.
Yes.
So caviar. So fun thing about caviar is that, so we know, fish eggs are roe. All fish eggs are roe, but not all roe is caviar.
Okay.
Right? So it has to come from the sturgeon fish, which is like an old prehistoric fish. Like these fish have been around forever, like dinosaur times.
Right.
Forever. The belugas, like the old ones, they can live up to 100 years.
That's
So
crazy.
right. So hence why these are very rare and why caviar is so expensive.
Yeah.
So you can do the roe if you're in a little more of a budget. That's going to be a lot cheaper, obviously. But like the real caviar and the sturgeon fish, it's gonna cost you.
It's
a little more,
upward of
but it's worth it.
$50, right?
Yeah.
For like an ounce.
Right. But
But-
you can taste the difference.
You can definitely taste the difference. If you've ever had roe, it can be relatively fishy.
Right.
But sturgeon, caviar is very smooth, buttery, nutty on the palate.
Right. A little brine
Very,
to that.
very,
I'm
very
gonna go in
tasty.
here.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Listen, I am in love.
It's really good.
It's so tasty.
It's really good.
Biting into it is not necessarily
It's not the most soiree approved.
soiree approved, but the taste is soiree approved, and it's a great pairing with this Grand Reserve.
Yeah.
I definitely think if you're considering putting together some hors d'oeuvres or something, this is something to consider.
I agree. And I think whenever you break out caviar, people are going to be impressed, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You're definitely letting people
It tastes
know.
really good, and you're probably
You're
going to
enlightened.
show a lot of people something that they don't have every day. So it's a good move.
I love bringing in the new year like this.
Me too.
I think it's a great launching pad into all of the amazing things that are yet to come.
Yeah, 2021. Cheers. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Cheers. So here's to good riddance to 2020 and welcoming all things awesome in a new year.
That's right. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this countdown.
Indeed.
Here we go, yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Cheers.
Cheers, Sibs!
To all of you.
Oh,
and a
until
great new year.
next time in 2020. 2021.
See you there.
Cheers.
E and Lou, lovers of drinks and food, sharing that Fleek review, helping you identify jewels, the gems and the places, something like the water in Oasis. Buy black, that's a great win. Circulate the dollar, that's what we call amazing. The Sibling Soirée.